Alright, I wanted to make another video here on, this one's going to be about how to get Daz Clothing to Character Creator 3. I know there's videos out there that tell you how to do this. I'm not sure that, of course, that I haven't seen any that show you in this route that you can go. This is a Daz dress that I brought in. Very minimal work to get it to fit. Um, so let's go ahead and get started. You want to load up a base Genesis 8 female. Uh, and then apply the T-pose for for your Daz resource. Um, Alright, so we'll grab Genesis 8 female T-pose and place it on her. Now, export her out as an FBX. I already have this done, but for to help you out here so you can see how to do it. Save that out. Everything's the same. I'm sure you're used to this now. Figures, blocks, limits, morphs, graded skinning and scaling and sub D information, 2012 binary. So go ahead and export her out. Save that page up because you're going to need it. New project. No, I don't want to save. Alright. Bring in that FBX Gen 8 base. Just do it as a basic. You're not gonna. What you're gonna do here is we're gonna save her out as an IAvatar. Alright, file, export, IAvatar. And you can see I already have it saved out, but that's okay. Just replace it. Alright, now open project, Genesis 8 base female IAvatar. Open it up. Now, you can tell a huge difference in the skin when you do that. I don't I guess maybe it doesn't load all the maps, but like I said, this doesn't matter because this is your your fitting model for the clothing. So now let's go back over here to Daz. Alright. Wardrobe. Grab this crochet dress that I got here. I don't remember what character this came with, but anyway. Select the crochet dress under the character and unparent it. Now, delete the Genesis 8 female. Select the dress and then grab the T-pose and place it onto the dress. Select the dress again, export, and this time you're gonna save it out as an OBJ. Name it whatever you want to name it. I already have it saved, so I don't need to, but like I said, just save it out as an OBJ, name it whatever you want. And here you're gonna set it as poser. Change this to 100% and don't change anything else. Leave that up a second here so you can look at, just in case yours is different. Um, I'm not real sure, that it should, any normal default setting, that's what it comes up as. Now that you have that saved out, okay, so now you're going to go create accessory. Grab that OBJ that you created. It's going to bring it in just a little bit forward. So come over here on the first one on the modified tab and set your pivot to center. Now you're just going to move this back till it fits just right on the character. And as you can see, it pretty much fits almost perfect. I got a little bit right there. Um, the the best thing about this, and you won't have that little bit there in the back here in a minute because we're gonna move this up um, to where it seems to fit just perfect. Let's see what we got. A little bit on the front. So back out just one notch. And when you do this, the only thing you're going to have to adjust is the arms, and it all has to do with the posing. But you can see it fits perfectly around the base. Okay. Select the female character, and you can use the conform or pose offset here. Sorry, you can use the pose offset, but you don't get as much. And if you come over here and edit the pose of the character this way, um, I found this to be probably the best. So move the arm back a little bit. I think I went a little too far. And take that down. And then you can rotate arm back up. Okay, let's check that out. And if anybody knows why that flickering is going on, it drives me freaking nuts. I can't, I don't, if you know, leave in the comments how to get rid of that. I haven't figured that out. I used to have a problem before, and I forget. It's been a long time. I've been using iClone since uh, iClone 6 first came out. Is when I first bought. I'm still not a master at it, but it is a really good program. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna spend a little, I mean, very minimal time getting the arms right. It does not take long at all. I mean, sometimes it'll mess with you, and you gotta mess with it a little bit, but for the most part, fairly easy. I've seen some where people, they're fighting the clothes and stuff, so I'm pretty sure there isn't a video out there yet that shows this method, but there might be. Uh, Hopefully this helps somebody out though. Alright, let's see what we got here. A little trouble seeing that direction. And, you know, you go down too far, use your rotate because it doesn't move the same thing if you're using the up and down, and it seems to work out pretty good. Looks like we gotta go forward there a little bit. Back up. No, not back up, rotate up. Now let's see what we got. Not bad. Looks like need to rotate up a little bit more. You want to get it right in the center. I mean, if you can, get it right in the center because when you transfer the skin weights, it'll make a difference. You'll end up, if you have it in the center, it'll end up perfect. And if you don't, you'll have a little bit of poke through. Uh, the calculate collision does work pretty well for that though. But you can see we got, I mean, nice fitting dress. Perfect. And I didn't have very long in messing with that. Go ahead and just, you can set this as the default pose. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but like I said, you're just using her as a dummy for your clothing. Excuse me. Uh, Once you have that done, select the dress, transfer the skin weights as a dress. Alright. Alright, so now we're good on that. Okay. Now, if you don't like the color of the dress, you want to change it up, come up here and just select the sections of whatever clothing you got. You can hold shift and select them both, or however many you have, and then just change the diffuse color. Go like a kind of a lavender color or something here. Just don't look too bad. Alright, now I'll show you, excuse me, if you want to save this out, like you want a good thumbnail for your clothing or whatever, uh, bring up your iRay render. First thing I like to do is we can change the IBL here in the visual. Choose that. Let's take the blur down. It kind of look like she's walking in the streets here. Whatever. Let's apply. Let's see. Try that pose. Not bad. See the clothing? I mean, it's to me pretty close to perfect. Let's try this pose. Oh, got a little bit of poke through there, so let's see. Go here and conform and calculate collision. It still left a little bit, and if you did, I wouldn't really um, adjust the size of the dress because just for that little bit, because you can see that all the way around you got a perfect fitting dress, and that's kind of what I meant by if you didn't have either this part of the bone or this part of the bone in the center of the dress, then you would end up with the poke through. And sometimes the conform works. It worked for me a couple times, and then there was a couple times it didn't work. I don't adjust the size at all. And you can see it didn't do nothing. So what we can do here then, even though I'm not much to do this, but we'll go to the sculpt tool and pretty much one, two clicks and it's fine. So, and now it's fine. Um, let's see. Alright, so let's go ahead and I already transferred the skin weights. So we can go to clothing, custom, skirts, and you can see I've got 3 of these here. Save this one out. Uh, Name it what you want. Call this purple. Okay, so now let's go ahead and just oh, do a different angle this time. Set the camera where you want. Go to preview, and I'm not gonna render it 1,000. I'll just do 300. Alright. You would think with a GTX 1070 this would render just a little bit faster, but it used to when I first got it, and it don't render as fast as it used to. Settings or something I don't have right. Alright, so save this out. I already have saved a couple times for the other dresses, but you can overwrite it, don't matter. Save that. Alright, now come down here, load thumbnail, and choose that one. And now you got that render that you did for the dress. Um, so now we have that saved there. Let's go ahead and try something here, just so you can see how this fits. Say no. Now open up a whole new project. Okay, let's put this dress on her. Alright, so not bad. A little bit of, I don't know what's going on there, but I think it has to do with this. But so go to scene, get rid of the underwear. Alright, perfect. Perfect fit. No poke through. Seems a little bulkier right there in the arms, but I don't think it'll help much. But I mean it. I mean that's pretty much a perfect fit. Um, Select the character. Or wait a minute. Select the dress. You shouldn't have to transfer skin weights. I don't think you do. You can, calculate collision conform. And I don't take this to -2. Nope. We'll let you. I haven't really messed with this much, but I mean, all in all, you can still see that that's a pretty good fitting dress on the Re-Illusion character after you have it saved off. So, excuse me, get a drink of something here. Oh, sorry about that. All right, so um, but still, that's actually a pretty good fit. Let's add a pose. Uh, walking pose. Still a pretty good fit. Let's try this one. I haven't tried this one yet. Not bad. Looks like a little bit right there. But other than that, dress seems to fit pretty good on this character. Let's try a little more stronger one. You can see it's a little bit here in the legs and the arm, around the butt. Uh, we should be able to. Let's try conforming it there. It could be a little faster. Alright, so let's see. Gotta admit though, I just used this one on the one in the red dress, and it worked out pretty good. So I don't know why it's not. Well, when all else fails, just a couple clicks. Alright. Really not worried about the inside there, I guess, as much as down here. I'm not a real big fan of this usually. It seems to be working better than it did at first a few times. I just don't like how bulky it gets. It messes with the mesh a little bit, but I mean, you're gonna have to do a little bit when you get these strenuous curves, but for most part, I mean, this method uh, definitely works pretty good. Uh, Alright, so I hope that this video helped you guys out. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.